Hello everybody, welcome to another reading. Now, first things first, it's stormy outside, there's thunder and lightning and stuff going on, so if you hear any rumbling in the background, that's what it is. And of course, welcome back to the channel. Somebody asked if I could do a reading on the future of Joe Biden, and I'm guessing the immediate future within the next year or so. And we're going to be using the Urban Tarot deck for that, which is a very modern version of the tarot with very modern imagery. Let's see, just grab a real quick card that would demonstrate it. For instance, look, I think I've used this deck before, but it uses very modern imagery that you would understand and agree with, or at least have some connection with. And if we need anything clarified, I figured since Joe is an all-American guy, I would use the Housewives Tarot, which is very Americana inspired, as you can see, which might be fun to use for clarification. So with that out of the way, as per usual, I'm an amateur reader, so if you see anything in these cards that I'm drawing that I explain one way but you think has another explanation, or at least means something else to you, make sure to let me know in the comment section below, because I like the interaction as well. This reading was actually requested by somebody in the comment section. If you have any things that you'd like me to do a reading on, make sure to leave that in the comments as well so I can do that for you later down the line. I've already shuffled the deck, so we're going to take a look. We can see for Mr. Biden within the next year or so. What is going to happen for Mr. Biden? Whoop. A lot came out. Let's put them down. Okay. Ace of Wands, Princess of Discs, Eight of Cups. Okay, that's a walking away. I'm just going to put everything down and then we'll take a look what we got here. A lot of reversed. Oh my god. Yeah. The only thing that's upright is the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Wands, which both show, well, this actually just shows like new ideas, actions that he'd like to undertake, or at least potential to undertake new actions. Next to it we have here the Princess of Discs, which is Pentacles, but she's in reverse. This is basically Page of Pentacles, and the Page are usually a very youthful energy, and they just want to get stuff done. And in reverse, this Page of Pentacles is basically saying spending things that should not have been spent on, making financial decisions which are not great, but which were hasty. So that might also be connected to this Ace of Wands. This looks like some type of idea, some type of action that he wants to undertake, and the spending is not good, and eventually he's going to have to walk away from that. Perhaps this could be an advisory card, like maybe you should walk away from that. Eight of Cups is leaving stuff behind and starting over anew with something else. Let's see what we've got over here. This is Ten of Swords, also in reverse. Ten of Swords is like a worry card, mostly. I'm thinking in reverse it's also going to be like an internal anxiety thing that you just can't let go of. It is normally the Darkest Before the Dawn card, and I'm guessing that he doesn't see that dawn. Yeah, I don't really see the... Yeah, I guess you can kind of see the discs in the background as a sort of a dawn right there, but since this is reversed, I don't think he sees it. Also, the stars reversed, which I tend to read as their star going down, a losing face perhaps in the world as well. We've got more cups right here. Hear that thunder in the background. Very feisty reading today. Here we got the Prince of Cups, which is basically the knight in this deck. And Prince of Cups is usually somebody who is very inward focused, very focused on their own emotions. I think he's going to be spending a lot of time thinking about his current state and doing things which are not very useful. This is also connected to these two right here. This is the Knight of Wands and reversed. And Wands, of course, are the action cards. And Knight in this case is the King. That means he does have some like masculine influence and energy and usually knows what he wants, but in this case he's doing the wrong things because it's reversed. You can hear the rain in the background. It's very nice actually. It's been really hot here, so it's good that we have some rain. And once again, the Seven of Discs. This one came up in a previous reading that I did. I think I used the same deck for the election one, and this one also came up as a what will happen next if Mr. Biden won. And this is once again the same card, failure card, which I think means that he's also going to lose a lot in financial matters. So far, we've got ineffective actions and spending, having to walk away from certain things, anxiety, losing faith in himself and perhaps other people losing faith in them as well. Once again, more loss of finances or incorrect spending and more actions that lead to failure. If I see this line over here, if you look at it like a continuous story, they start with good hope. Ace of Wands is all like, oh great, new initiative, I got an idea, let's do this, let's do that, we're going to do all these things. We got the money to back it up, and it doesn't quite work out, so he kind of abandons this project, whatever this is going to be. Then he's like, nah, have a moment of not realizing that I'm not as great as I thought I was, or at least thinking that, and then trying something else. But, excuse me. Trying something else, but trying harder, because there's the Prince of Cups now, not just the Princess, which is still a step higher, and the Knight of Wands as well. That brings a lot of action energy as well. He's really trying hard this time, and this also leads to failure. So now I'd like to use the Housewife's Tarot to see if we can see anything about what these actions might be. Like, what is he trying to achieve? Because he's trying to do things twice here. That's what I'm getting. So I'm going to quickly shuffle this deck because I haven't done that yet. And then we'll see what we get from that. Okay, what is Mr. Biden trying to achieve? What are these actions about? First of all, what are these? What is this initiative right here? Oh, here comes 3. Oh no, more. 9 of Wands. Alright, let's put them down. The Lovers also reversed. We got more reverse cards. 7 of Wands also reversed. Temperance. Okay. And reverse Magician. Alright, so here we go. 9 of Wands is somebody who is really tired of fighting, basically. It's also reversed, so I think it's an internal wariness. The Lovers over here. 7 of Wands as well. We have this. Let me grab these guys together. This lineup over here sounds like he's trying very hard to win over the hearts and minds of the people that he felt should have voted for him, or maybe have voted for him. And it's not really working out though, because the Magician over here is reversed. So whatever it is he's trying to do is failing. So this initiative that he's doing right here, it has something to do with winning people over to his side. It's not really working. And the 8 of Cups is all about temperance, meaning he should try to balance himself out. Like, okay, the thing you did here didn't work. Take a breather and figure yourself out, because maybe you need to do something else instead. So I guess this is connected to these two as well. These 2 cards. Let's put them in the correct position. Good. Alright, so then we have these 3. What is this about? Because this is attempt number 2 at something. Okay. The Star. Okay, first see is the Star, 2 of Swords next, and then we have Strength reversed. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, once again we see the Charm Offensive, at least trying to make himself look like a star. That's the objective. So this is what he's trying to reach. He's trying to get the world to notice him again and think he's so great. I guess trying to be the old politician of before that used to have everybody's trust and admiration. At least, I don't know if he did, but I'm guessing because he is a professional politician that he's definitely won over some hearts and minds at some point. So this was the goal. But he's a 2 of Swords over here is of 2 minds, unable to or unwilling to make a decision, and in this case, Strength is also in reverse. So I'm guessing what this is like almost a last hurrah type of thing. Let me grab all 3 of them. The first attempt failed, and then we have the second attempt, but due to his lack of strength and also maybe also himself doubting whether he has the strength, it fails as well. Like, sometimes you just have to give up because you can't handle it anymore. That's what I'm getting from these 3 cards right here. So then combined with all of these, what I see here is he's trying very hard to win people over initially. Doesn't quite make it. Feels very tired because of that as well. and comes to the conclusion that it was the wrong thing in the wrong time. We should have maybe done some more work or research or something, or things weren't working the way he thought that they used to anymore. That could also be a thing, because he's getting on in the years, and the way things used to be done is perhaps, excuse you, not the way it is done now. But he says, you know what, before I'm about to leave this political arena, I'm going to try it one more time. I'm going to give it everything I got, even though in the background he's still a little bit haunted by this first attempt with the Two of Swords right here, and he doesn't end up having the strength to pull it through. That's what this is saying. Right, shall we try drawing something else, like maybe something else, because this is all about actions? Maybe a final word in regard to his general outlook? From the cards, not from the thunder, but okay. Any input is appreciated. Okay, let's see if we can like a few cards. Just a general what's up with Joe, I guess. Let's do that. Let's see what we get. Okay. Oh, we've got two here. I thought I had just one. Let's see what we've got. Eight of Swords. Alright, this is like a mental block, or not a block necessarily, like feeling trapped. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Cups. Again, we had the Knight of Cups, didn't we? No, that was the Knight of Wands, sorry. Almost close. We had the Page of Cups, I think. That was under here, Prince of Cups. Okay, so we got more Cups energy reversed, meaning more emotional issues, internal emotional issues, could even be manipulation. Maybe his, maybe somebody else's. And the last one we have here is the Dancer, Princess of Wands. Alright, so this is the Page of Wands. So more, yeah, this basically sums it up as well, if you look at it. Like he's feeling like he's trying to charm this woman, for instance, and since the card is reversed, it's not really working out, and he feels trapped. This might also be a mental state card as well, because we all know that he's been making a lot of gaffes on stage, saying things that perhaps he shouldn't have, and perhaps he wasn't even aware of what he was saying or where he was. This might be related to that, leading to having less success than he used to. And this Page of Wands basically says he keeps on trying. Sadly, it's one of those people that you're going to just have to direct off the stage before he embarrasses himself incredibly, because I think that is just one of his things. He's going to keep on trying, even though it's clearly not going to happen anymore. And I think that concludes our reading on the immediate future of Mr. Joe Biden. Hope you found that interesting. Hope you weren't too disturbed by the weather outside and that you could still hear me. Anyway, so yeah, let me know what you thought. Also, this is interesting. I just noticed, by the way. The person over here has a crab in his drink. Like the drink was literally spiked and she's not looking at it. So perhaps this is something that he is doing or has been doing and that's going to backfire or something along those lines. Also an interesting thing to look at. You know, because there have been certain allegations. I'm not going to go too far in that either, but you know what I mean. Uncle Joe. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like I said at the beginning, if you see anything else, let me know what you think the lineup here means. And if you have any other requests for other readings, make sure to let me know that as well. I'll make sure to include that in a future video. Either way, thanks for watching. I hope you'll stay safe and stay positive, and bye-bye for now.